Okay people, so here it is. A lot of times people come up to me after my shows and they ask me, so what was the inspiration behind that song? And I usually give them a brief idea of what made me write a song. But this series here is going to be an explanation of Winds It Up behind the music, where I'm going to let you guys know what it was that gave me the idea to put the project together. Now for those of you who don't know, Winds It Up is my album and it is available. You can find it online, but we'll talk about that. We're going to start with the first song on the album. And subsequently we'll be going through the album song by song generally, but you know, if there's something that's juicy enough that you guys really want to get into, we'll always revisit it. So we're going to start with the first song on the album, which is Who Knew? And this song chronicles different types of relationships that we get into for all of the wrong reasons. And once we get into those relationships and we finally realize that it's not what we wanted, it's time to get out. And I'm going to give you 6 reasons why we should not be getting into relationships. Number 1, if he has 4 kids and 4 different baby mamas and you don't even want any kids, that's not going to work. Basically, he's a hit and run artist, you know. As soon as the baby comes, you start getting needy, he's gonna run. Number 2, if he hasn't had a job in the past 5 years, and you know, you're used to certain material things like food, shelter, water, and he's been working on the same album for like 8 years and he's like always in the studio with his friends, that's not gonna work. And it's not gonna get better, ladies, so don't kid yourself. Number 3, if you find yourself wearing dark sunglasses in the middle of the night and big sweaters in the middle of the summertime to hide up the bruises that he left on you the night before, it's not gonna work. Ladies, if he hits you the first time, it's time to hit the door. Number 4, if you find him hanging out with his guy friend a little more often than you and they're getting a little touchy-feely and stuff, you know, on the edge of a bromance, it's not gonna work. Number 5, if he's married and you're under the impression that he's going to be leaving his wife for you, I don't think so. And I'm not saying that it has never happened, and I'm not saying that in your case it may not happen, but I'm saying it's not likely. And also if he has a girlfriend and you know, you think you're big and bad enough to take him from his girlfriend, trust me, 5 years down the road, the same thing will be happening to you. It's not gonna work. Number 6, if he's in jail, it's not gonna work. Now ladies, sometimes I think that we may end up in these relationships because we're looking for a little bit of excitement. All the good guys too boring and it's gonna put me to sleep. I need some excitement going on in my relationship. Trust me, I understand. However, you wanna find a good guy that has a little bit of edge. Somebody that's gonna bring that excitement to the relationship, but is not gonna treat you less than how you deserve to be treated. So, in conclusion, Who Knew is, like I said before, a chronicle of different situations that are bad. But I wanted to put a positive twist on it so that we can realize that once we understand that it's not okay to be in this relationship, we can be like, man, who knew I could get over you? And move on. You can find Who Knew and all the rest of my songs on my album, Winds It Up. I have provided links to the left of the page so that you can find my stores and download the album or whatever song you'd like. Come back and visit me, guys. My name is Mahasin and the album is Winds It Up.